Have you ever wondered why people don't like you? Or let's phrase it better. Have you ever noticed that when some people walk into a room, the whole place is lit up? Have you ever noticed that some people have this talent of owning the spotlight without being intimidated? Well, I have, and it used to bother me a lot as to why I could not be like that. I have wondered what it was that's lacking in me, which was not making me that special person. Thinking about it used to frustrate me at times. Was it my appearance? Was I not looking beautiful enough? Was it because of a body odor which I didn't know about? Or was it because I talked too less? No matter how hard I thought about it, I did not know the answer until it came to me that maybe I'm less attractive to others. If you are someone who falls into this category, then you have clicked the right video. In today's video, I'll be talking about how to be attractive to others by sharing my own experiences and learnings with you. Hi, I'm Dharini Vijayratna. Welcome to my channel where I'll be talking about topics that will help you to create the extraordinary life you deserve. Now, when we hear the word attractiveness, we instantly think about what's seen on the outside. Attraction or being attractive is not fully determined by what is significant externally, like a person's deportment, grooming, talk, fashion, and all things outside. Attractiveness is more about your personality. It's what's inside you. This is where personal development plays a major role in building attractiveness. We all have our inner attractiveness. It's just that it's buried deep down in ourselves. So let's see how we can bring this inner attractiveness out. I have always been this person who was reserved and didn't talk much. I had great trouble making friends, and I've never understood this term called socializing. At the same time, I have also been this introvert for the most part of my life. I was always timid, less sociable, and even less energetic at times. I badly wanted to build connections, so I decided to improve my social skills. And to do that, I had to find ways to bring my inner attractiveness to the surface. But the important thing which I had to know was that I couldn't be this whole different person overnight. My introversion will continue to remain inside me because that is who I have been. There is only one me. My values, my beliefs, my interests, my flaws together have made up me. What I needed to do was to bring my extrovert qualities out through practice. I've always been this stay-at-home person until recently when I realized how much I'm missing outside. I actively started seeking for social settings that will add value for myself. I looked for social gatherings, opportunities, and events to attend. I tried practicing small talk. I got into this habit of having a list of small topics in my mind for ice breaking. I started sharing little stories about me, and this instantly attracted others towards me. Asking questions from the other person is what I did to live in our conversation that is dying. Also, I started showing interest in things that are of interest to others. Along the process of building my inner attractiveness, I made sure not to change myself. I didn't try to fit in or wait for someone else's approval. I didn't pretend to be someone who I'm not. I didn't let anyone dictate me. What was more important is not changing myself by trying to follow the majority. It was important not to give priority to others' opinions about me. So I took control of my life. I trusted my judgment. I started feeling good about myself, and this helped a lot to attract others by showing the real me. Without being too serious, I practiced having a good sense of humor. And that was a sure way of truly attracting others towards me, and I learned to laugh at myself. This put others around me at ease, and I ensured to have a balance between humor and dismissiveness without being rude. The next thing I learned to be was an active listener. This is also another great way to attract others towards you. It's important to acknowledge others, to pay attention to the ideas and emotions of others. This can also be referred to as having an open body language. I started being empathetic by being that ideal friend who is there in both distress and celebration. I learned to be thoughtful and considerate towards others by supporting them. Practicing composure was my next learning. I started cultivating emotional intelligence. Now, usually, I'm this person who gets angry when things don't go around as I planned. And this meant something that didn't score for my attractiveness. I had to avoid letting my anger out and avoiding aggressive behavior. In my journey of building inner attractiveness, seeing the positive and bright side was important. I would call this as having a healthy optimism. Having a positive outlook on life is a great driving force. I also needed to have a self-realization that I'm smart and capable enough. I appreciated the value I brought. I maintained a strong level of self-confidence. Sincerity, honesty, and genuineness equally played a huge part in gaining attractiveness. Lastly, I chose to be open-minded. There is a difference in being opinionated and having a closed mind. So expressing my opinions was also an important point. These are few things which helped me to develop my personality in order to be attractive. Summing it all up, the ways to build your inner attractiveness are by seeking social settings, making small talk to break the ice, engaging in conversations with others, being the real deal, taking control of yourself, having a good sense of humor, trusting your judgment, practicing dependability and composure, staying positive, appreciating yourself, and lastly, being open-minded. It's important to know that you can be an introverted person with an interesting mind and still be attractive. Attractiveness remains when you're able to strike a perfect balance between being an introvert and an extrovert. Understand that your true self is more interesting. Enjoy what you're doing. Attraction is something that happens within a few seconds. With little effort, you can make changes to yourself to be more attractive. Remember, looks attract only for a night, but personality lasts for a lifetime. I hope you find value in this video and that you're one step closer to being the best version of yourself. Thanks for tuning in. See you in my next video. Bye.